Oh, yeah.
I mean, you must have not been paying attention for the last 5 minutes when I said I'm having issues.
My bad. I was talking to my parents.
I'm up now, guys. Had to take the little blue pill, but we're up. What's up, everybody? Better late than never as we are up in the session. Had a little bit of an issue. Hold on, let me go ahead and get the right configuration up there for the ticker. Was having an issue trying to go live and finally able to get it up there and get it going. We are getting ready for... It is showing. Okay, good. All right, so we are getting ready for tonight's late model action. Cameron, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. As we got the Kickin Asphalt Late Models out there, let's go ahead and... Is it one or two laps, guys? 1 or 2 laps?
2 laps.
All right, we're going to let it roll this time for the 2 laps so I can get caught up. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get ready for the late models here tonight. Let's go ahead and go through tonight's starting lineup, if this ticker will stop moving. All right, there we go. Got it to stop moving. As it looked like we got a full session here tonight. A couple guys did leave. Let's go ahead and see how many we got in there. It looks like we got about 4 of them left, so 6 people will still be going home here tonight. Let's hit up tonight's starting lineup for heat race number 1. It is going to be Hunter Hollenbeck starting on the pole here tonight in heat race number 1. We got Eric Lee in second. There's going to be Bill Sleep in that number 3 position. Greg Ulmer 4th. Austin in 5th. Scott Helms in 6th. Shane Haas is going to start 7th. Jaden McGee in 8th. Rob Wood in 9th. And Aaron Watson is not in the session for that number 10 spot. Top 5 going to transfer as they head into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be Hunter Hollenbeck leading the field. Let's go ahead and set up that heat line for you guys as they look to come out of turn number 4. When is Hunter going to fire him off? Green flag is out as Hunter gets on the gas down the front straightaway. Eric going to be asleep a little bit on that restart. He's going to have to deal with Bill Sleep as Bill Sleep looks for that number 2 spot as they come out of 2. Crossover by Eric. Eric's going to cross him over as they head down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Clint, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Hey, you didn't want that helm smoke. Oh, where did my heat line go? It stopped moving. All right. As it looks like Bill Sleep is going to keep that number 2 position. Kyle, thank you for the share. Clint, thank you for the like and the share. As we watch the battle up at the front. Here comes Eric Lee trying to get back underneath. We got a battle for 5th as Shane looking to get around Greg Ulmer. Greg Ulmer to the outside. Battle for that final. Oh, we got contact. Eric Lee hard up into the wall. Eric hard in the wall in that number 28. He's got a bunch of damage on that thing. He's going to have to get back in line. Hope that thing rolls straight as they come out of turn number 4. He's going to bounce off the wall again. Oh, he's definitely got a broken right front. Having trouble making that turn. Looks like he might end up in tonight's Conti as Bill Sleep is putting the pressure on Hunter Hollenbeck. All right, we got a battle here for the lead as they come out of turn at number 4 down the front straightaway. It's going to be 4 laps complete. 4 laps complete here as Bill Sleep puts the pressure on Hunter and Austin Powers in that number 45 putting the pressure on Bill Sleep. So Bill Sleep gets the pressure. Shane Haas has moved up into the line as Greg Ulmer sits in that number 5 and final transfer spot. Here comes Bill Sleep looking low on Hunter Hollenbeck as they head through 1 and 2. He's going to lose a little bit of ground. Down the back straightaway, almost opens the door for Austin. He's going to slam the door into turn number 3. Hollenbeck leads it as they come out of turn number 4. They're going to get 4 laps to go this time by. 4 laps to go. The battle up front is starting to heat up here as Bill Sleep tries to close back in on Hunter, but he's got pressure. Austin's going to get up underneath Bill, gets a little loose. They're side by side into turn number 3 and 4. Austin's going to route Bill up the track. Bill's going to fall back to that number 3 spot. Here comes Austin Powers as they come out of turn number 4. Powers looking for that lead as he closes in on the back bumper of Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck leads it. Powers in second as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Powers in that number 45 gets a good run into the back of Hollenbeck. What a save by Hollenbeck. Powers gives him the room as Almer's going to make a run up to the number 4 position. So Powers does the right thing, backs out of it, lets him gather it in, but now he's battling for his life back there in that number 3 position. How about this run out of Bill Sleep? Side by side, second odd back as they come out of turn number 4. White flag in there. Bobby, what's up, buddy? Thank you for the like. As they head through 3 and 4. 2 by 2 through turn number 1 and 2. Sorry, down the back straightaway. Bill Sleep a little sideways. Powers down low. Will they make it out of turn number 4? Scott Helms on the outside looking in. He makes contact with Almer out of turn number 4. As that is going to be the end of heat race number. We're going to take a look at this one real quick. Hold on. We're taking a look at this one. All right, I took a look at that one. I think that was caused mostly by Shane getting sideways. I don't think it was intentional by Helms, but Helms is going to get the EOL in the future just because it was for a transfer spot. I got no way to take him out and put him in the Consi, but it definitely it looked like Shane got loose and Helms drifted up the track to make sure he didn't run him over because he thought he was going to go around. Scott Cooper, thank you for the like. Appreciate that. All right, let's get ready for heat race number 2. It is going to be Asher starting on the pole. John Ott in second. Going to be Colin Long in that number 3 position with Cameron in 4th. Derek, thank you for the like. Appreciate that. It's going to be Zach Smith in that number 5 spot. Mark Thrash in 6th. Jason in 7th. Going to be Kyle Chance in 8th. Clint in 9th. And Cliff Adams in that number 10 spot. Looks like 2 have left here tonight. As they head into turn number 3 and 4, we're going to be getting that green flag this time by. Nope, I guess I didn't shorten it. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. I meant to shorten it. But I hit the caution button instead of the -1 lap. All right, into turn number 1 and 2. We're going to be going green this time by Miller. Thank you for the like. Appreciate that, buddy. As they head into turn number 1 and 2, who do you think is going to win heat race number 2? 8 cars, 5 go into the feature after this one. Everybody else to the Consi. I haven't even bought them yet. Into 3 and 4. When is Asher going to fire off in that number 4 as they come out of turn number 4? Looking for that green flag. Green flag is out as Asher gets on the gas. Big push by Colin. Colin going to jump to the outside. He's looking for lead. Oh, we got contact. Contact as Clint sends it in there. Caution flag is out. All right, looks like Clint's going to come up the track here. We're going to take a look and see Oh! Yeah, Clint just pushed. He didn't mean to do that. Oh, that's right. That's right. First lap on first turn. Yeah, I don't know why this is freezing up. Well, obviously that one's going to be on Clint. He was having trouble seeing over the steering wheel. Accidentally got into Mark, and we're going to go ahead and make it 1 to go pretty quick. All right, looking for the green flag this time by as they come out of turn number 2. They're going to get them re-racked, restacked. Clint's going to be at the back of the pack here as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Into turn number 3 and 4. Asher going to lead the way here tonight. Yeah, that's right. Millbridge. I haven't bought that either. Looking for the green flag. Green flag is out. What's up, Nick? What's up, Cashman? Green flag is out as Asher gets a nice jump down out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. John is sideways. digging on that outside. John with a much better start in that 73, holding it side by side with Colin. He's going to fall back to third, this time out of turn number 4. As we head into turn number 1 and 2. Asher leads the way. Colin Ott. Zach Smith digging up underneath. Oh, that was double zero. And Cameron sideways in that number 5 position. Feel like Asher might win. Asher's looking pretty good. Asher is looking pretty good right now as we got a battle for 4th as Cameron's gotten up underneath John. Here comes Mark Thrash in that number 38 as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. Go, says Susan. Peyton, thank you for the like. Appreciate that. As we got the battle for 4th. Cameron down low. John Ott up high. Battle for the lead as Colin's up underneath Asher. Down into 1 and 2. Colin going to dig hard down on the bottom. Asher's going to hold strong on the high side. This is a 2-lane track. These guys can run both lanes as Asher's proven up on the outside as they head down into turn number 3 and 4. Oh, Colin up the track. They make contact out of 4. Somehow they keep it straight. Asher continues to dig on that outside. He's going to dig hard into turn number 1 and 2. Still side by side. Asher gaining ground on the outside. He's going to have it heading into turn number 3. Still side by side for the lead as here comes Cameron looking for 3rd on the outside as he jumps high on Zach. Zach's going to close the door this time as they head into 1 and 2. 6 laps complete. We got 4 laps to go as they head out of turn number 2. Asher holding strong on the outside. Zach Smith up the track. Bangs the wall. Here comes Mark Thrash. Mark Thrash up underneath Cameron. We got battles everywhere as they come out of turn number 4. Asher's going to cross over Colin. He's going to dive it into turn number 1 and 2. Has to back out of it. Almost gets hit by Zach. That's going to help Cameron on the outside. Cameron going to dig to the outside of Mark. Mark had to check up for Zach as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Colin continues to lead as they come out of turn number 4. Going to be 2 laps to go at the line. Does Asher have anything for that number 9 machine? Down into turn number 1 and 2. And it's single file. Zach sideways. Good save down the back straightaway. Here comes Mark Thrash looking for that number 4 position. Now looking for 3rd as he gets up underneath Zach. Out of turn number 4. White flag in the air. 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go. Thrash looking for another spot. That's 3 positions in the feature. If he can make his way around the 24 sideways. Here comes Asher looking for the lead in 3 and 4. Asher's going to ship it in there. Hopes that Colin makes a mistake. Colin's going to keep it locked down. Out of turn number 4. It's going to be Colin, Asher, Zach, Mark Thrash, Cameron. Going to the feature. What a race. What a heat race. What a heat race. That was a hell of a heat race, guys. Hell of a heat race. It's going to be Fireball starting on the pole here in heat race number 3. It's going to be Drew Uptain in that number 2 spot with Harold Ralph in 3rd. Brett the Plow is going to start in that number 4 spot. Chase in 5th. Cameron Kane in 6th. Going to be David Mayo in 7th. And Brian Gabriel and Scotty did not grid up. So we're going to have a few less people than I thought going ahead and... Fireball, your internet's acting crazy. I don't know if you can hear me, Fireball. Fireball, can you hear me? Don't have to have your blinker on. We all know you're making a left-hand turn. All right, looking for the green flag out of turn number 4. He is gone. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as they head into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be Fireball out front. Drew in 2nd. Harold Ralph 3rd. Brett holding on to 4th as they come out of turn number 2. Battle for that number 5 position. It's going to be Chase and Cameron Kane duking it out as they come out of turn number 4. It is going to be 2 by 2. They're going to try to make it 3 wide for 4th. Can't quite get there. Into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be still side by side as it looks like Cameron Kane's going to dig to the outside of Brett, looking for that number 4 spot, trying to give himself a little cushion. Brett's going to push up. They're going to make a little contact out of turn number 4. They're going to keep it straight. Brett almost turns it around as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Oh, Brett sent it. He goes around. Caution flag is out. That was on Brett. Brett pushed. Yeah, that was probably more of a racing deal than anything. Never mind. I can't put that all on Brett. He pushed up. You came down a little bit. You just met in the middle. All right, guys. I know that the fireball is blinking. If he disappears and he goes around, that's not on you. What's up, Dave? Thank you for the like. Appreciate that. All right, we're going to go ahead and make it 1 to go as they head into turn number 1 and 2. We're going to make it 1 to go, guys. 1 to go. Fireball, can you hear us? Fireball, James of the booth, you got a copy? You're blinking really bad, just so you know. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Fireball out front. Drew in second. Harold. Yeah, real bad. Right now it's okay, but if it get, just keep an eye on it. Ooh! Down the back straightaway. Drew's going to get up underneath Fireball. Through turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Drew down low. Side by side out of turn number 4. Battle for the lead. Fireball going to hold strong on the outside. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Fireball is somewhere on the track. Not quite sure. There he is. As they come out of turn number 2. Drew doing a great job in that number 93. Fireball out front, leading the way. Drew in second. As Harold Ralph battling for that number 3 spot. He's going to keep that position as Cameron was trying to dig in and get underneath them. Cameron tried to dig low. We got a battle for the transfer spot as Chase Spaulding has got the number 5 spot. Here comes Brett down low into turn number 3. Brett's going to try to push it up. Hey, Stacy, what's up? As they come out of turn number 4, side by. Yeah, I figured you could check it. There's going to be Concy after this, so. Down into turn number 3 and 4. It is going to be Fireball leading the way. Drew in second. Harold out third. Cameron fourth. Chase and Brett, your top 6. Brett trying to find his way in as they come down the front straightaway. How do sponsors work? Do you design your car? Yeah, you design the car how you want, or you can use one of the ones that they already have in trading paints. A lot of people do their own paints, like that's Brett's car in the 15. A lot of these guys will do their own cars. Some of them just do that'll be a basic trading paint scheme right there for Harold Ralph with the Tide car. You know, they all do something a little different as it looks like Fireball has disappeared down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, it's going to be 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go at the line as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Single file for these guys as they head through 1 and 2. Everybody pretty happy to get in at this point. We got a battle for 4th, though. As here comes Chase, looking to the high side of Cameron Kane as they head through 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, it's going to be Fireball, Drew, Harold Ralph, and Chase, and Cameron Kane going to the feature. The blinking, it's not helping him really. He'll get it figured out. He'll get it figured out. He knows he's got to. Yeah, you weren't pinging bad, Fireball. It was just blinking bad. So I don't know what it was. Maybe do a quick reboot and get back in here. I mean, you got probably like 10 minutes. Normally you don't blink, so it surprised me. And I looked at your ping and your quality were not bad. So it might be something on the PC side. All right, Yellow. All right, let's get ready for the Concy, the LCQ. Aaron Smith, thank you for the like. All right, guys, top 5 transfer. It looks like there's 9 of you. So have some fun out there. You got 15 laps to get it figured out. All right, looking for the green flag this time by. It's going to be J.D. McGee starting on the pole. Kyle Chance in second. Going to be Brett in that number 3 spot. Greg Ulmer in 4. John Ott's going to start 5th. Colin, thank you for the like. It's going to be David Mayo 6. Shane Haas in 7th. Clint's going to start 8th. And Eric Lee is going to start in that number 9 spot as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Looking for the green flag this time by as they close it in. Out of turn number 4. When is JD going to fire it off? Pace car is in. Green flag is out. Oh, big stack up, big stack up. Caution, flag, caution, caution, caution. All right, so that was a couple people trying to anticipate that start. I think Kyle was looking in the mirror a little bit and watching them guys sit back. Kind of caused that one. Harold, Greg, are you okay, or is your car okay? Yeah, the guy behind you was just as stuck as you were, but you knew you were in the back of the other guy. He just did not go. It is a ton of fun. Yeah, I wasn't sure. Everybody was kind of sitting back a little bit, which probably added to the situation because I'm sure he was watching, because I probably would have been at that point. But either way, we're going to go ahead and make it one to go, guys. It'll probably go single file. Oh, nope. Double file. Okay. Had to jump off Twitch because, yeah, I like YouTube. I like YouTube better anyway for the platform than Twitch, honestly. Just the quality of the stream is always a little bit better. We'll keep an eye on it, Fireball. Looking for the green flag. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. JD gets a nice jump as they headed. Oh, we got a dive bomb there. What a save by John as he was sideways down low. Oh, Mayo getting knocked around. They're 3 wide. Oh, they're still wrecking out of turn number 2. Mayo the wrong way. Caution flag is out. All right, caution, caution, caution. All right, guys, it is 15 laps. You got 12 minutes to do these 15 laps. This is usually the worst race of the night because everybody's pushing a little bit hard, but give each other a little bit of room. Caution laps do not count. If you need some damage repair, let me know now. All right, we're going to watch this one. All right, so this started. So Mayo came down the track. He wasn't expecting John to be down there. John gets into him. Ping pong, and then John goes around out of turn number 4. But we got the yellow flag out. We're going to go ahead and let this one go as it is, as John ended up going around anyway. Looks like nobody's going to pit, so we're going to go ahead and give it a quick little one to go this time by. All right, sorry about that. Little bit of a issue there on that start, as we're going to try to get another restart. All right, so 2x2 into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be Brett starting on the inside. If we get another quick caution, we're going to go single file after this, just so you guys know. Ox, thank you for the like. Appreciate that. I'm late, but I made it to the party. Look, it's not a party until you show up. It is not a party until you show up, but you already knew that. All right, looking for the green flag this time by as they come out of turn number 4. JD on the gas, green flag is out. Green flag is out as Clint a little slow on the throttle as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Going to be single file for the top 4. Let's go back to that number 5 battle. Oh, we got one turn around. Eric hard into the wall. No caution flag. He's going to be off the track as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Back up to the front. It is going to be single file. Clint is in that 5th and final transfer spot. Greg Ulmer trying to close the gap. Here comes Greg digging down low into 1 and 2. Greg going to dig down low into turn number 1 and 2. And it's side by side. Got a bobble out of Mayo. Mayo's going to keep it straight. Still duking it out for that number 6 spot as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Clint's going to come down, move back a little bit as JD continues to lead the field. Eric Lee in desperate need of a caution flag right now. Brett in 2nd. Kyle Chance in 3rd. Shane Haas in 4th. Greg Ulmer in 5th. David Mayo trying to close the gap on that number 59 and race his way in as he's got John Ott just behind him in that number 7 spot. Into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be single file as it stands right now, but it looks like Kyle Chance might want some more as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, it is going to be 7 laps complete. We got 8 laps to go here in the LCQ. Brett's going to roll that bottom side. No, JD goes around. Caution flag comes out. Caution flag comes out as JD goes around there, as we get the 3rd caution flag of the night. I knew there was going to be another one, Eric. All right, we're going to go ahead and get these guys stacked back up. Bye-bye, says Ox. As they head into turn number 3 and 4, we're going to probably make this one to go pretty quick. You got any damage, JD, or no? All right, 1 to go at the line, guys. 1 to go at the line. All right, we're going to get them stacked up. It might, does it say single file? It might say single file. We're inside the 2nd half. Do whatever it says, though. All right, they got them stacked up 2 by 2 down the back straightaway. It's going to be Brett leading the way. Pace car is going to go into turn number 3 and 4. We are looking for the green flag this time by. Can we run to the end of this one clean and green? We're going to find out here as Brett leads the field out of turn number 4. This start going to be on M1's. He going to fire off. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as Brett gets a nice jump into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be Shane Haas in 2nd, Kyle 3rd, Greg Ulmer, John Ott racing to the outside. He's going to go ahead and take that number 5 spot. Mayo right there in the mix as here comes JD McGee trying to jump back up there. And that number 13 is we got a battle for 2nd as Shane is trying to find his way around Kyle. Battles all through the field as they head through 1 and 2. Shane and Kyle make a little bit of contact. They're going to keep it straight, single file for the top 3. Got to go back to 4th for the battle between John Ott and Greg Ulmer. Greg Ulmer trying to dig low on Ott. Ott's going to get the run out of turn number 4. 10 laps complete. We got 5 laps to go here in the LCQ as they head through turn number 1 and 2. It's all Brett out front leading the way. Can Greg Ulmer hold on to that 5th and final transfer spot? He's got JD and David Mayo trying to close the gap as JD gets loose again. What a save that time by the number 13. Good save by the number 13 of JD McGee as we move back up here. Can David Mayo catch that number 59 machine and race his way in as we got a battle starting to brew again for 2nd as Shane Haas tries to get up underneath that 32. 3 laps to go here as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Going to be Brett leading the way. Will he be the B-main warrior? Here comes Kyle. Down low, we got a battle for the lead. Heading for turn number 3. Kyle down low, Brett up high. They are side by side through turn number 3 and 4. Battle to the line as they get 2 laps to go at the line. 2 laps to go. You went to your... man, how many accounts you got? Zach, thank you for the share. Appreciate that. As they head out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. Looks like Clint might have had an issue back in the pack. He's going to get it going back straight once again. No caution flag as they come out of turn number 4. Brett's going to lead it that time by. White flag is out. Kyle's going to dig down low into 1 and 2. How hard will Kyle push it? As they're both into the feature here tonight. This is just the B main as they head into 3 and 4. Kyle's going to ship it down. He's going to back out of it. As Brett drifts up the track, here comes Kyle back low, drag race to the line. It's going to be Brett by a nose. 0.01 at the line. Kyle 2nd, Shane Haas, John Ott, and Greg Ulmer all going to the feature. All right, we're going to get ready for tonight's main event. All right, let's get ready for tonight's starting lineup. Starting on the pole here tonight in the main event, it is going to be our dirt guy, Hunter Hollenbeck, starting on the pole with Colin Long in second. It's going to be Josh Fireball in that. It's going to be Fireball in that number 3 spot. Austin Powers in 4th. Asher's going to be in that number 5 position. Drew Upton in that number 6 spot. Bill Sleep is going to start 7th. Zach Smith in 8th. Harold Ralph in that number 9 position. Scott Holmes in 10th. Mark Thrash in 11th. Going to be Chase in that number 12 spot. Rob Wood in 13th. Cameron 14th. Cameron Kilgore in 14th. Cameron Kane in 15th. Brett 16th. Kyle Chance 17th. Shane Haas 18th. John Ott 19th. And Greg Ulmer in that number 20 position. All right, so Scott Holmes is going to be doing that back to front challenge as he's going to get the EOL here, as they are going to look for the green flag. All right, guys, we're going to do both laps here. I don't know what point you guys are going to have to pit, but remember, take care of those tires. You got 100 laps here tonight, and you want to have some tires at the end of this one. No fast repairs, so take care of those cars. All right, we are going to get them into turn number 3 and 4. They're going to get 1 to go at the line this time by Hunter Hollenbeck leads the field down the front straightaway. 0 sets of tires, George. 100 laps, 0 sets. But we know we are pushing it on tires. We definitely know that. So this is a lot of testing, so we know how long to run these when we do our season. Devin, thank you for the like. Appreciate that. George, thank you for the like. As we are looking for the green flag this time by. Who's it going to be here tonight? Let me know who's your favorite as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Hollenbeck and Long on that front row as we look for the green flag. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. They're going to send it into turn number 1 and 2. Colin holding strong on the outside as Hollenbeck going to fight back down low. Tries to slide up. There's no space there. We got one turn around. Caution flag comes out. Looks like Rob Wood goes around here. We're going to go check out that. See what caused that caution. That one is going to be on the 00 of Cameron Kilgore, so we're going to go ahead and give him the EOL. Cameron, that one's going to be on you, Kilgore. As he is going to go ahead and go to the back of the pack here as he gets a little bit loose. Hollenbeck leads the way here tonight. 100 laps. Yeah, they got... All right, guys, when we run these long races, I usually do not shorten the caution laps just because, but I will shorten this one just because it was a quick caution on lap 1, just so you know. But from here on out, we will not be shortening these cautions. If it's not going to go 1 to go this time, I am going to make it 1 to go at the line. All right, so it is going to be 1 to go at the line. Hunter Hollenbeck leads the way. Colin Long in 2nd. Fireball in 3rd. Austin Powers 4th. As we are going to get 1 to go at the line. It isn't choose your lane, Hunter. We're not choosing lane is what I'm saying. You're all right. You're all right. It's just me and there's a lot of cars, so I don't want to have to figure out what happens. Looking for the green flag as they come out of turn number 4. It's going to be Hunter Hollenbeck out front. When's he going to fire off? Green flag is out. Good jump by Hunter as he comes down the front straightaway. Can't quite clear Colin. He's going to shove it into turn number 1 and 2. That's going to allow him to push up the track as they head out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, single file now for the front as Colin is all over the back of that number 51. Here comes Fireball looking for second as they come out of turn number 4. Some of these guys pushing a little bit as we complete finally 1 lap under green as we got a battle for that number 2 spot. Fireball down low, digging low as they come out. Oh, he gets loose, but still takes that number 2 spot. Here's a couple of youngsters up at the front as they are side by side as they come out of turn number 4. Fireball definitely a little bit younger than Hollenbeck, but Hollenbeck holding on to it as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Fireball going to dig down low out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. He's going to blink out a little bit, Fireball is, but it's definitely better than it was in the heat as I head through turn number 3 and 4. It is going to be 7 laps complete. Watching this battle for the lead as Fireball continues to put the pressure on Hollenbeck. He's going to get up underneath. We got a battle for the lead down at turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. These guys need to think. They got to take care of these tires. 100 laps is a long ways here tonight. Fireball's going to clean them. New race leader. Fireball to the point as they come across the line. 8 laps complete. Hollenbeck going to fall back into second. He's going to take care of those tires a little bit. He thought about racing them, but decided to go for the long game here as the top 5 all single. 4 is single file. 5 is single file. Drew just setting a pace of his own. Harold Ralph in 7th there in the 51. Asher back here. He had a great run. The last race we did these, I think, at Phoenix. He had never ran these before. It filled up quick too, Nate. It filled up quick. They are battling hard back here in the pack as it looks like Helms is making his way up through the field. He has made his way back up to that number 12 spot after getting the OL for contact in the heat race at the end of that one. He has made his way up to that number 12 spot. You can always run. Next week is going to be street stocks, though. As here comes Helms for another one as he gets up underneath Haas. Move Helms up to that number 11 spot as he is moving his way up to the front. We got to battle up a little bit further as it looks like Harold Ralph is looking for that number 6 position. Harold up underneath the 24 of Zach Smith as they head through turn number 1 and 2. They both get a little loose. Keep it straight down the back straightaway. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Going to be Harold Ralph down low, sliding through turn number 3 and 4. Ooh, I heard something. Oh, they're talking about where they're at, I think. As it looks like Harold Ralph takes that number 6 spot. He's going to set his sights on 5th. So Harold's so good at these long races here. He is moving forward, though, pretty early tonight. Will he have enough car? He is so good with the gas mileage here. Not sure when they're going to have to pit, but I am pretty sure they are going to have to pit here tonight. Colin Long putting the pressure on the number 9 machine of... The number 9 machine is getting the pressure put on by Austin Powers as they come out of turn number 4. Fireball is checked out. He's got 2.2 seconds over the field. I'll tell you what, even though he's setting a blistering pace, it does make a difference being out front, being able to set your own pace on how you wear those tires. As we got a battle for a second. Yeah, just let me know. Shoot me a message. Okay, that yellow Pepsi car, right? The yellow Pepsi car does look good as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Harold Ralph takes that number 5 spot. So Harold Ralph has moved up into that top 5 as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Let's move back up to the battle for second as they are single file 4 now, but here comes Powers thinking about going low on Colin. Got a little squirrely there as these guys are talking about they are comfortable where they're at. They got a long ways to go here tonight. Looking to just set a pace, save those tires, make their way through as we are 17 laps into this one as they come across the line. Look at this, Scott Helms in that yellow Pepsi car. He has moved his way up into that number 7 spot. Look at that, Helms. You're up 3 spots from where you would have started if you didn't get the UL. Down into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be Fireball leading the way out of turn 4. As he now has a 4-second lead on the field as he comes out of turn number 2. Just to give you an idea how far that is, these guys just coming out of turn 2. Now, let's go jump on the far chase of Hunter. Let's see if we can catch a glimpse of where Fireball is when they come out of turn number 4. Yeah, so he has a full straightaway ahead of these guys. So Fireball setting a blistering pace. These guys doing 19-second laps right now. These guys are running 0.3 slower than Fireball, so but they are saving tires and gas. Remember, these guys are going to have to pit. Let's go home, says Devin. Go Scott, says the Strip Patriot. Give him helm, Scott. I love it, Wallace. I love it. That is great. I always say, who the helms is that guy? So that works perfect. And look at this. Harold Ralph has jumped up on this battle for a second. These guys were looking to just go and ride right now, but Harold Ralph is putting pressure on him. Is he going to change their race strategy here? And don't look now, but here comes Scott Helms as he tries to catch Harold Ralph in that number 5 position. Fireball cruising out front. That's the best way to take care of your internet problem, is get away from everybody else. Sometimes the pinging of all the other cars will play a role on how your internet goes. We got Shane Haas and Mark Thrash duking it out for that number 9 position, as it looks like Shane is going to drop back to 9th. Both these guys are up quite a few spots. Oh, we got Almer was a little loose back there in the 59. He's going to go ahead and save it. Back up front. Oh, we got battling going on here, as it looks like Helms is going to get around Harold Ralph. Harold Ralph in the 51 trying to chase back down the 41, as it looks here comes Scott Austin Powers looking for that number 4 or 3 position as they head into 1 and 2. He sees Scott Helms coming. Scott isn't looking to lift up. He's not looking to save anything as they head into turn number 3 and 4. You got to leave it to those motorcycle guys. They just want to go full out all the time. Tire wear is totally different on a motorcycle, I'm assuming. Here comes tire wear. Yep, that is definitely, we're definitely going to start to see that here soon. I'll tell you what, one person not worried about tire wear right now is going to be that number 41, as he has caught Austin. As they come out of turn number 4, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars together, starting from second on back. Ooh, Austin's going to get that grass. Good save for him. Here comes Scott Helms. Scott Helms going to dig down low on that number 45. He decides to get back in line as they head through turn number 3 and 4. These guys got to give themselves enough space to not have to adjust the way they're driving. I'm actually really worried about Austin having to really break in the corners to not run over the number 9 machine of Colin Long. That's gonna be affecting that right front. And the key to just about any asphalt race on iRacing is save the right front asphalt oval. And I don't know if Austin's doing a good job with that, so we're gonna find out as this race closes in. How does Fireball only have a 200 I rating? The 41 needs to be conservative on. Yeah, Scott Helms doesn't know how to save. Hey, Scott, I have a question for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
You know that one thing you wanted when you were a kid, but your mom told you had to save money for it?
The vibrator or the Evil Knievel stunt cycle?
Probably the Evil Knievel stunt cycle. You probably never got it because you probably weren't very good at saving, were you? Gotta love Helms. Fireball leads the way now, 6.7 seconds. He is well out front, setting the pace here tonight as we get a caution flag. Caution flag is out. This could be dangerous for the 22 of Fireball. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what happened. Bill Sleep caught up in this one. Oh, no! Oh. All right, I think we're just going to call this one an accordion effect. I'm not going to put this one on Rob. You know, I wanna put that one on Rob, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I had contact up in front, and it just accordion back to him, and everybody saved it. There wasn't a whole lot Rob could do there. Nah, the 00 of Cameron Kilgore got into the back of Greg, and they saved it. I think it was Greg, and they did a good job getting it gathered back up. Bill was just slowing down, and I just don't think you saw it where you were at. We're just going to let that one slide as a racing deal, guys. All right, pit stops are happening as these guys are going to need some gas here tonight. Taking advantage of this early pit stop as we are 34 laps into this one. Good one here so far tonight. No tires for these guys here tonight as Fireball going to blink out a little bit there. It is trying to act up a little bit right now, but we are under caution. It's been a ton better, Fireball. I have no idea why you're getting an EOL because I didn't give you an EOL. You were fine under green. Just let it roll. It's a lot better than it was. We'll just keep an eye on it. If it's an issue, I'll let you know. Just pull out by 7 seconds. It won't be an issue. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. As they come down to turn number 1 and 2. Going to be Hunter leading the way as he digs outside of Fireball. He's going to take the lead away as they head down the back straightaway. Hunter's going to lead it in. Fireball's going to look back in on him as they have a big checkup. Here comes Fireball down low out of turn number 4. A little bit of blink there out of Fireball, but he's going to keep it going straight. Holds it down low as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Almost contact. Good save out of Hollenbeck. Austin going to take that number 2 spot. Hollenbeck going to fall back to 3rd. Here comes Long looking low. How hard's he willing to push it? Mark Thrash now up into that number 5 position. Mark did not pit, so they pitted from about 11th on back. I am the only one. Down into turn at number 3 and 4. It's going to be Fireball out front leading the way. As they head into turn at number 1 and 2, he's taking that lead back, looking to set sail on the field. We're trying to skim through. As here's a battle for the number 7 spot as Brett is looking up underneath Cameron. Good run out of Brett here. I don't know how Brett's iRating has dropped down to a 639. How did you manage that one, Brett? Oh, the 37 sideways. What a save out of Cameron Kane. Cameron Kane way sideways. I appreciate it. Yeah, these guys are fun to watch. I don't know. It's because it's showing everybody's dirt ratings. That's why I was confused. Yeah, for whatever reason, it showed everybody's dirt rating when we came in here instead of their asphalt rating. That's why it was confusing when Fireball was a 212, because I know Fireball's not a 212. Battle for that number 7 position as Brett digs down low. Cameron's going to bang the wall down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Side by side, Brett digging hard. Here comes Harold Ralph in the number 51. Now remember, Harold has pit. He's the first car that took gas. I wonder if he's got enough to make it the rest of the way, and we know he is good at saving. Let's go Fireball, says Mason. What's up, Mason? You got to get out here. You've definitely gotten a lot better every time I see you out there. Out of turn at number 4. Brett still trying to look low. These guys got to pretty much get single file through the field. It's time for these guys to set a pace here and try and take these laps down, save those tires. These guys at a pit are at a huge advantage, but we got Zach, Cameron, John, Bill Sleep, and Rob all laps down. They must have gotten some damage repaired or something. Not sure what was going on there. Fireball leads the way. Austin in 2nd. Hollenbeck 3rd. Colin Long in 4th. It seems like Colin and Hunter seem pretty content with running a nice steady pace, saving those tires here tonight. All right, back a little bit further as Harold is still stuck up in the thick of things. He's up to that number 8 spot. He is moving forward. He is in the best position out of anybody in the top 10 right now. If he saves those tires, he's got enough gas probably to make it the rest of the way as they come out of turn number 4. Fireball now setting the pace once again. Only a half a second out as he's going to blink out a little bit there as they head into 3 and 4. Austin Powers in second. Hollenbeck third. Colin Long, and Mark Thrash, your top 5. Battle now for that number 6 spot as Cameron digging down up underneath. Oh, Rob has issues. Jumps on the pit road. Rob is going to be done for the night. Went off the track. Didn't throw a caution flag as it stays clean and green as here comes Harold. Harold's going to dive up underneath Kane. Out of turn number 4. Give Harold that number 7 position at the line. That time by. Harold is looking to take a win here tonight. He is definitely pushing. Look who's saving that 41. You know, I don't know if he's definitely not pushing it too hard. He's in a good spot too. He's one of those cars that pitted, so he might have enough gas for that to this one, knowing he's got a shot at it. You got to wonder though how much of those tires he used moving up through the field earlier. Back up to the number 5 position. That's where the battle's at. Here comes Shane all over the back of Mark Thrash. Down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Hardest person to pass. He's our own Ryan Newman. That's going to be Mark Thrash. He will block the hell out of somebody here tonight. We will probably see it at some point in that number 38. And I'll tell you what, their tires will regret it when they try to make their way around him. Shane Haas in that number 6 position, just now sitting there rolling as Harold Ralph is moving his way up as Mark Thrash gets a little sideways there. We got some stuff going on back here as the caution flag comes out. Oh no, Scott Helms has an issue. I don't know. If Helms was calling that one, I know from experience he would just say he stopped in the middle of the corner. I don't know. I remember something awfully similar that happened with me and you here. That one's going to be on Brett. So Mark Thrash, there's a handful of cars that have decided, or just under a handful of cars that have decided not to pit for gas. And it's going to be Hunter Hollenbeck, Mark Thrash, Cameron Kane, and Brett have not pitted yet here tonight. Brett's going to go to the back of the pack as he was the cause of caution. This would be a good time for him to go ahead and pit since he's going to be starting in the back anyway. If you're pitting, just pit, Brett. I'll clear it. All right, so pit stops going on. Brett's going down onto pit road. That is going to hurt whatever strategy Helms had, but he's still up in that number 8 spot. That definitely is going to burn off some tires a little bit. That is something he did not want tonight. You know what I haven't looked at? I haven't looked to see if anybody has said anything on Kick. Nope, nobody said anything, but we do have somebody watching over there. All right, Brett's going to make it back out on the track. We're going to make sure he gets that EOL. I cleared it, so I'm going to just make sure you get that EOL. All right, so Hollenbeck leads the way. Mark Thrash in second. Harold Ralph third. We're going to see if it goes 1 to go this time by. Looks like it's 2 to go. They're getting stacked up 2 by 2. What's up, Cody? Brett plows the plow tonight. Yeah, right? Brett, Cody said you brought the plow. This thing filled up quick tonight. Oh, I forgot you were sick. I made you an admin, forgetting that you said you were sick and not going to make it. All right, so Cody with a K. You're probably not lying. Cody loves it when you plow. All right, down the back straightaway, looking for turn on number 3 and 4. Hollenbeck trying to drop back a little bit from the pace car as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Let's see when he's going to fire off. Pace car is in. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as Hollenbeck comes up quick. He's going to get single file into turn number 1 and 2. Hollenbeck out front. Thrash in second. Harold Ralph third. Cameron in fourth. Going to be Kyle in that number 5 position, Chase in 6, Drew in 7. Scott Helms in that number 8 spot, having to hold up hard out on the high side as Fireball is looking for a way through this traffic. He's just got to be patient at this point. It is going to be so hard. These guys are battling side by side in front of him. He's got nowhere to go, and he's got Drew on the... Uh-oh. We got a caution flag. Oh! I'm just trying to figure out when he hit you. I'm watching down the front straightaway and then out of turn 2. Both times you hit him. I mean, the one time you were 3 wide, so I wouldn't even put that on you. But Brett, as much as I love to blame Brett, I can't blame Brett on that. Yeah, I don't know what happened after. I saw it happening as I was switching screens. I'm going to go back and look and see whatever happened after the caution. I gave you your spot back, Helms, so... But yeah, he definitely got in the back of you. No, it definitely wasn't. It wasn't intentional. But yeah, John definitely hooked you, and that wasn't your fault, Brett. I went back and took a look at it. See, that fixed it all. My bad is the fix all.
Give me the EOL. I'll take it. Give me the EOL.
They're having a little bit of fun out there, guys. As they get them stacked up 2 by 2, we are going green flag this time by Harold Ralph back up to the front. He is looking to be a contender here tonight. Definitely someone to watch as they head into turn number 3 and 4, looking for that green flag this time by out of turn number 4. Stacked up 2 by 2. Green flag is out. We got a big stack up on the outside as they come out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Going to be Hunter leading the way. Harold Ralph going to drop into second. Mark Thrash trying to hold on to third. He's going to get sideways. Cameron Kane going to dig back on the outside as they hit side by side into turn number 3 and 4. It is going to be Mark Thrash. Oh, Thrash is going to... He just barely gets there. Thrash playing both sides of the field as now he's got Chance and Cameron and Chase battling it out behind him as they come out of turn number 2. Down into turn number 3. Here comes the 75 at Chase. He's digging down low out of turn number 4. Tires definitely playing a role here as it looks like Fireball is working his way up as we get another caution flag. Still got a lot of laps, guys. What happens to Helms here? Oh, that is unfortunate. Oh. Oh. Yeah, Drew got in the wall a little bit. Helms got in. I think it was Drew, right? I got into him. Not a whole lot anybody could have done. That's a racing deal. Yeah, Helms is definitely having a rough one. Bill Sleep coming up on the high side. He's going to get that lap back. Welcome back, Bill. Bill back on the lead lap. Tire wear definitely playing a role here tonight. So how are those tires feeling?
Not terrible.
All right, so Brett says it doesn't feel bad. Definitely a couple guys sliding around a little bit. Definitely different strategies. Fireball, I got to wonder how his were. He puts up quite the pace early on here tonight. What's up, Pink? What's good? As they are pacing here once again, it's going to be 70 laps complete. We're going to have 30 laps to go at the line. 30 laps to go as they come across the line. We're going to have like 28 laps, guys, when we go green. So, not a lot of laps. Should be a good run here. Oh, you got hit wave around. I have Lucky Dogs on. Lucky Dogs. That's what that was. So that's why Bill did. All right, they're gonna get them stacked up 2 by 2. I don't know. What do you mean about the pit car? Like the pace car? The one out front there? As they got them stacked up 2 by 2, looking for the green flag. This time by as they headed to turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be Hollenbeck and Ralph. A pair of 51s on that front row as they come out of turn number 4. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as it looks like Harold's going to try to clear Mark. Mark looked like he wanted to drop back into third, but couldn't let Harold out there far enough. Here comes Cameron Kane to the outside. I'll tell you what, Cameron with a hell of a run here as Harold Ralph is looking for the lead into turn number 3 and 4. Harold looking low out of turn number 4. Battle for the lead down the front straightaway. Can't complete it. He's going to get back in line. Set back in line as they have 73 laps complete. 27 more laps to go here. Can we get a good green flag run? Yeah, So that was a wave around. DJ, they were like, that was a wave around. So when there's a caution, the first car 1 lap down, as long as they weren't part of the caution, we'll get a wave around. And Bill Sleep was the only car lap down that's still out on the track. So he got his lap back, and that's why he was able to pass everybody. It's automatic. Out of turn number 4, going to be Hunter out front, leading the way as we got beaten and banging back here at the back of the pack. Oh! All right, guys, that's enough. I said one and done. Ooh! Shane must have tire damage. He's up into the wall in 3 and 4. Shane might have big trouble here as he might have hurt that right front. He's looking to limp that car back around the track. He is now at the tail end of the lead lap. He might be done for the night. Let's see if he's got a meatball. Does he? He doesn't have a meatball, but he's definitely struggling with that number 2. Back up to the front. It is going to be Hunter Hollenbeck leading the way. Harold Ralph in second. Cameron Kane, Mark Thrash, Chase Spradling. Am I saying that right, Chase? in that top 5 as they head through 3 and 4. Here comes the trash can side by side with the 37 out of turn number 4, down into turn number 1 and 2. Mark Thrash looking for the top 3 here tonight as these guys duke it out up at the front. He's going to get back in line. Luckily, Chase gave him the room. Yeah, just like NASCAR does that, and dirt does that too. Like the big blocks, the first car 1 lap down will usually get that. Go, Ralph, go. I know Harold's having a hell of a run here tonight. Mark Thrash going to lean up into Kane as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, Chase gets sideways behind him. Here comes Mark Thrash down low, side by side. Will they bang doors once again out of turn number 4? Top 2 trying to drive away. Good run for Thrash out of turn number 4. He's going to lean into Kane into turn number 1 and 2. He's trying to clear that path as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, but Kane with the run out of turn number 2. Seems like that top side is really digging through turn number 1 and 2. Bottom side a little bit better through 3 and 4. Makes them pretty even as they come out of turn number 4. It's going to be Kane at the line that time by. He's had a phenomenal run, definitely. Here comes the battle for third as these guys are really duking it out. You got to wonder how that tire wear is working for these guys. Are they using it too soon? As the top 2 set the pace in front of them, there's not really pulling away from these 2 side by side as they head into 1 and 2. Thrash going to get the advantage into 1 and 2, but watch the run for Kane out of turn number 2. He's going to get a good run down the back straightaway. They touch down the back straightaway. Mark Thrash has to fall back in line as they come through 3 and 4. Nope, he's going to dig back low out of turn 4. Drag race to the line. Oh, it's Kane at the line as they're still side by side. What a battle. It's starting to pick up a little bit behind these guys. It's the 24 of Zach Smith digging up through. Wow, what a save out of Mark Thrash. Here comes Zach down low in that 24. Battling all through the field as they come out of turn number 4. We got 16 laps to go. It is go time for these guys as Thrash is trying to keep that number 4 position as he's got Chase to the outside, chasing the wall down into Mark Thrash. Mark Thrash going to keep it straight. So does Chase as they continue to beat and bang down the back straightaway through 3 and 4. They touch out of 4. Big hit. Big hit as Thrash comes out of 4. Big wreck down the front straightaway. It looks like Austin got involved in it. He's flipping. Drew takes a ride. Caution flag comes out. Big wreck out of turn number 4. They touch into turn number 3 and 4. Oh. All right, so it looks like it looks like the 75 came down into Mark there. I think he got a little loose, but he's got a ton of damage too. He is out. Let's go take... ultimately, guys, that was good hard racing. It looks like the 75 might have gotten loose out of turn 4 a little bit and kind of pinched off Mark, and it right rear hooked him into the wall head on. That was hard. Great freaking racing until that point. Watch the 45 here. Boom! And then Drew, nowhere to go, absolutely demolishes him. Big hit for a bunch of good cars right there. Caution flag is out here tonight. Been a phenomenal race. But we got Chase, Mark, Shane, Asher all done for the night. Colin, how is Austin still in this? I think Austin is the new Dale Earnhardt. I mean, if he had a number 3 on the side of that thing, it's the right color. I mean, it kind of looks like Daytona for Dale Earnhardt for Austin here tonight. Was it Daytona or Dega that he did the flip and then got back in the car? Yeah. It's had to go. He's got a lot of ways to go. Yeah. It's ninth position. Yeah, that's crazy. Is that the same wreck that Ernie had to tape his eyes open for the next couple races? Yeah. All right, guys. We're going to have a shootout here. It's 10 to go at the line. I was young when that happened, but I do remember all that. I think a lot of people became Ernie Irvin fans after that. We need a tarp for Austin. Oof. Yeah, that was rough. It looked like he got a little loose. I don't know. Did you see that too? I mean, you're both out of it. Not a whole lot to call at that point. All right, that was good racing though. Looking for the green flag out of turn number 4. Green flag is out. 9 laps to go. 9 laps to go. Phenomenal start by Hunter. Look at that jump by Kane on the inside as he tries to clear Harold Ralph. Harold Ralph going to go for the crossover out of turn number 2. He's going to dig back low. Puts himself back in position for that number 2 spot. He's going to dig down low. Kane's going to push up the track. Here comes Harold Ralph looking for second once again as they come out of turn 4. It is Harold Ralph at the line as we get the caution. Caution flag is out. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, Helms got loose. Wow. Wow. Yeah. All right, so that one's going to be on the 45. Austin is on pit road. Yeah, you tried to let him catch it, though, Austin. Appreciate that. Helms, I don't know how you didn't kill Cameron Kilgore, but you killed yourself in the process, didn't you? Yeah, that was crazy. Oh, well, he can't drive. They're pulling for you in the chat, Holmes. You're gonna have to come back up through. That Pepsi can has seen better days.
Whoa, 59, what are you doing?
All right, so we are working the caution flag once again. It is going to be 5 laps to go when they come across the line. Shootout here. Harold Ralph is going to be starting on the inside in the second row.
32.
As they come across the line, they're going to get 1 to go. Nope, it is going to be 2 to go at the line. Looks like Cameron's going to make it back out on the track in that 00 as they come out of turn. As he comes out of turn number 2.
How the hell do you spin out and then end up ahead of me?
It says for me to pass you.
It's actually more like a crushed Pepsi can now. Just go wherever iRacing does. It usually just puts the person that was the cause of the caution at the back of the pack. So I'm assuming that was going to be Cameron or Austin. So we're just going to go with what iRacing does. And by Cameron, I mean Kilgore because Kane's up front.
What did he say about me?
No, saying somebody else spun, and for whatever reason, it put them in front of them. But you know how iRacing is. If you spin after the caution, usually gives you your spot back. All right.
Did everyone bring their lawyers tonight?
Into turn number 3 and 4. They should be getting 1 to go. It looks like we're going to have a 2-lap shootout here tonight. 2-lap shootout as they come across the line with 3 laps to go. This is a natural green-white checker situation here, guys. Make sure you root for your favorite as, man, this is going to get interesting. This is going to get interesting.
My guess is they're going to make it all the way.
I guess we'll find out. Into turn number 3 and 4. Ken Hollenbeck and Cameron Cade make it to the end of this one. We've had a lot of caution flags. Neither one of them have pitted. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. We got contact further back. Hollenbeck's going to send it into turn number 1 and 2. Oh, no! We got a caution. Oh, no, they save it. Nope, that's going to be...
That's my bad. I was trying to clear the guy behind me, and I drove in.
That one is going to be on Zach as he gets into the back of Cameron. We're going to watch it from back here. The 32, nowhere to go. He's just into the back of
I thought he
Cameron.
was going to send it in there a little deeper than that.
Oh, that was some weird net code. I don't know what happened to you, Kyle, but your rear end was way up in the air like you had all front brakes and no rear brakes because nobody was actually under you. Kyle.
Yeah, it was a pile up for sure.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and...
black clear, Jan? Thank you.
All right, so Zach is going to go to the back of the pack as they come out of turn at number 4. Green-white checker attempt number 1 as Hunter Hollenbeck and Harold Ralph going to be on that front row. Look at this. Brett has made his way up to the 3rd spot. Greg Ulmer in 4th. Long in 5th. Zach Smith 6th. Now you got to wonder, though, the guys that have not pitted. Hunter Hollenbeck, is gas an issue here tonight? Is he shutting this car off? Is he able? He's taking the shortest way around. Yeah, he got that wave around. What's up? What's up, Chris? I see you out there with the like. What's up, Chris? Oh, the one that used the Tide, that is Harold Ralph. He was never a lap down. But yeah, Bill Sleep was. Bill Sleep is up here in the top 7 now. But we're going to get a shootout here. Look at this. Hunter is saving fuel in that number 51. Hunter, you taking the shortest way around.
Nah, just like the bottom.
Yeah, no, it's good to see these guys running good. Helms is 9th. Bill Sleep was 2nd. It was going good for a while there. We had a nice green flag run. Ultimately, we've had a few cautions, but 100 laps, guys. Pretty good race so far tonight. All right, let's see if they get that one to go this time by as they come across the line. Hollenbeck has to be chewing those fingernails right about now as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Let's see, is it one to go this time? I think it is. They're stacking it up 2 by 2. We are looking for that green flag. Hollenbeck probably clutching it or shutting that car off, trying to save whatever he can. Yeah, he got up to 6. That big wreck helped him out a lot. All right, Brett, that number 15, we're going to see what he can do tonight. They get him stacked up 2 by 2. Looking for the green flag out of turn number 4. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as Hollenbeck hits a big run into turn number 1 and 2. Battle for second as Brett sends it in there. Brett sends it in there. Caution flag comes out.
Appreciate that.
I don't know if that was on him, Brett.
Can I get some wave around?
Ooh.
I need down. I'm out of it. That drove up into the wall.
All right, let's see. Harold, you did come down on him.
I came down on him?
Yeah. I know it didn't feel that way, but he was up underneath you before you guys got in the corner. I just looked at it a few times. I wanted to make sure. I feel bad. You had a great run tonight. All right, another green-white checker for Hunter Holland back here. This has got to be a little bit crazy for him here tonight. He is definitely...
Break City, that's right, Mark.
What's that, bud?
Yeah.
What was that, Harold?
Nothing, I'm good.
No, he was responding to me.
Oh, okay.
I get a black clear.
All right, so Hunter Hollenbeck has to be biting those fingernails right about now. He is not pitted. Neither is Cameron hasn't pitted either.
You got 41, you're going to okay.
Yeah, I was just back here listening to the radio. Sorry.
Look, let's all remember that Scott Holmes is a little special speeds.
Can I get a waiver round?
It's going to be a little late for a waiver on. I think we're coming to one to go right now anyway. All right, out of turn number 4. Should be getting one to go this time by as they come across the line. As they head into turn number 1 and 2. They got them stacked up 2 by 2 looking for the green flag. Will this be the last green-white checker attempt? Or will we get one more? 3 possible green-white checkers here tonight. And look at this, the 93 of Drew. He was part of that big flip with Austin Powers. Has made his way back up into that top 3. And Bill Sleep has set his way up into the number 4 position. Could he get a podium here tonight as we look for the green flag? Out of turn number 4, green flag is out. Hollenbeck on the gas down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Does he have enough to make it the rest of the way? Long going to put the pressure on him. He's going to try to make him use up what gas he has as they head through 1 and 2. They're going to keep it clean and green out of turn number 2. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Will they make it to the white flag? They are jockeying for position back in the pack. Out of turn number 4. White flag is out. White flag is out. They're 3 wide in the back of the pack. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Oh, no. Brett gets turned around. Big wreck into turn number 1 and 2.
Got lap. Wrecked by lap car.
Out of turn number 4 is going to be Hunter with the win here tonight.
Damn,
who's going to get second? Out of turn 4 it's going to be Long and Upton. Your top 3. Good run. What a run to the end. Bill Sleep getting that top 5. Fireball getting 5th. What a run here tonight. What a run. Look, if any of the top 3 are in the Discord, I do interview the top 3. All right, so Hollenbeck taking the win. So it's going to be Hunter Hollenbeck with the win. Colin Long and second. Drew Upton in third. Going to be Bill Sleep in 4th. Fireball 5th. Cameron and Kilgore in 6th. Going to be Zach Smith in 7th. Harold Ralph 8th. Cameron Kane in 9th. Going to be Scott Holmes in that number 10 position. Brett in 11th. Kyle Chance in 12th. Greg Ulmer's going to get 13th. Austin Powers in 14th. Chase in 15th. Mark Thrash 16th. Asher 17th. Shane Haas 18th. And John Ott and Rob Wood rounding out the field. Yeah, what the helms happened there? Hey, you know what? He finished. We'll give him a cookie for that. All right, so Hollenbeck taking advantage of each and every single one of those. We're going to go ahead and pull them in. Well, Hunter.
How's it going?
You saved a lot of gas, didn't you?
Yeah, well, that.
Man, what a run here tonight. Playing the strategy, getting just enough cautions probably to help you save the gas you needed to make it to the end of this one. That's why I said it's so important for me not to shorten those pit stops, because I know people like to play a strategy. But, man, you were in the thick of it for a little while when you were further back in that second and third position. I mean, you had to be nervous and trying to figure out how to push at some point in that race. How hard to push.
I wasn't pushing it all during the race. I don't think. We were sitting there chilling. I know Colin said that he was comfortable where we were, so that kind of gave me the relaxing that I need. So sat there right around for the first 50, pushed a little, but ultimately didn't run my fastest lap to lap 75. So we weren't really pushing at all.
Well, definitely.
That was a bullshit call. I was right on that line the whole time. He drove it in there.
I guess Harold wasn't happy with that call.
That was a crock of shit.
I mean, he was under there on the line going into the turn, and you came down. I mean, he was underneath you before you came into the corner. He was to your left for your tire. I mean, we could discuss it, but I would have called it the other way around if it had been reversed.
Yeah, I don't feel that way. I'm sorry. My right front was on the line the whole time, and he drove underneath him like water tower.
I mean, if you want to talk about this afterwards, I mean, you're more than welcome to come in the Discord. I'll give you a hug, whatever you need. But I really looked at it like 3 or 4 times from the blimp, from rear chase. I looked from it from multiple angles, and I seen you come down the track and he rolling the bottom. But we can look at it together, and we can see on whether or not we agree on it at that point. But I'm going to do my interview.
You guys have a good night.
Correction, Hunter's fastest lap was 112.
Oh, no way.
But great run here tonight. I know you do a lot of dirt, but you always come out here and make a little bit of noise when you come and do some asphalt. Always good to put it on these boys, I'm sure.
Yeah, no, I figured I'd just join tonight and have a little fun. But pretty slow in practice and shocked myself in qualifying. And I don't know how we won this. I don't know.
Well, good run. You got to be happy. Why don't you go ahead and give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors.
Yeah, I think Roddy Energy has best owner in the L of racing, and about it.
All right, bud. Have a good one, and man, I'm going to see you soon because it's almost race season.
I think I'll see you next race.
All right, bud. Have a good one.
See.
All right, so Hollenbeck takes the win. We don't have anybody else up in here for an interview, so we're going to go ahead and call it a stream for now. And I guess until next time.